If you didn't know, May is Pet Allergy Awareness Month, and this morning we welcome Tiffany Burke from Bay Animal Hospital to talk a little bit more about this. And you brought us flowers before. Thank you. So kind.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, good to see you again. You know, when it comes to allergies, most people think about allergies in humans, but they can happen in pets too. Talk about that.
Oh yes, most definitely they can happen in our pets. It's very common this time of year, and with Michigan being such a silly state this year, we've had a lot of fluctuation in our pollens that have waxed and waned. The most common cause of allergies in our cats and dog population can be correlated to outside the body allergens. That could be pollen.
Similar for humans sometimes.
Exactly. That could be a bug bite from a flea, or something they're eating, a protein that doesn't agree with their immune system in their gut, or food allergy.
There you go. So talk about what you need to be on the lookout for.
Sure. A lot of secondary symptoms is what we see not only in the clinic setting, but at home with our furry family members. We see a dog or cat that's itching and scratching more than normal, licking their paws, chewing and biting at their paws, or shaking their head because they might have an ear infection that's starting. A lot of times our pets will display allergy symptoms outwardly. Unlike us as humans, they're getting skin manifestations versus sneezing. Or if it's a food allergy, this kind of starts when they're younger. They can have maybe some vomiting and diarrhea, but not always. It's a skin manifestation, scratching, itching, and really chewing.
So, okay, look for things involving the skin.
Yes.
And then talk about the importance of getting this checked out. I mean, you know, our pets can't really tell us how they're feeling or what's going on. What do you look for and how do you treat it?
That's a great question. So typically we ask those leading questions when we're talking to a client about their pet. We're looking at them. Does your pet have any staining around their paws? Are they itching and scratching? Or are you just concerned that they're not comfortable? Some of these components are seasonal or non-seasonal. If a dog has an allergy to something outside their body, it's a lot of seasonal components. Spring, fall, when things change in their environment, or when we're turning our furnaces on in the winter. Dust mites and things like that could cause it. You know, it's a lot of different things for each pet. So if you have a question, call your vet.
Sure. And what are some of those top treatments?
Top treatments. A lot of these pets with allergies have secondary problems because their skin barrier is broken down. It's not as a great coat of armor, for lack of better words. So we will commonly send home something like a mousse.
Topical?
Topical treatment, something to calm that itchy scratchiness on the skin. Perhaps an ear cleaner. If your dog swims or your cat gets wet, clean their ears regularly to make sure those ears don't have an infection and to get rid of the debris, along with a shampoo. So we treat these secondary problems that we see topically, or we send home medication by mouth to reduce that itch, that scratch. Apoquel is a medication we use so commonly this time of year, along with cat eye. These are two medications to break down the itch scratch cycle in an allergic pathway, much different and with less side effects compared to corticosteroids. That will make your pet drink, eat, and go potty more. So if your vet recommends Apoquel or cat eye, don't be afraid of it. It's a great tool to help your pet reduce that uncomfortable itch.
You are always so knowledgeable, and then fill us in on some interesting topics. Bottom line.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well, why are you so, you know, dedicated to making sure they're not suffering from allergies?
Oh, it's so important. I had a golden retriever that suffered from allergens, and you know, it was something that felt very important to me to make sure he felt comfortable. So now it's our mission at Bay Animal Hospital to make sure your pet's comfortable. We have a newsletter on our webpage, so make sure you see bayanimalhospital.com. Look up our newsletter. There is a newsletter about allergies.
Very nice. As always, thanks to Tiffany Burke from Bay Animal Hospital for filling us in with insightful information. We appreciate it.